I know I've made quite a few videos covering these degenerate streamers that go live while streaming and then crash their vehicle, and I'm gonna keep doing it because I think they need to be clowned on endlessly, and I really think they need to be permabanned from the platforms in which they are broadcasting this deliberately dangerous action that is jeopardizing not only their lives, but the lives of all the innocent people around them on the road. Now this one basically fills out an entire fucking bingo sheet of these degenerate losers. There's nobody typing in his chat. He is broadcasting this garbage to actually nobody, just crickets. There is one person that's not like a bot or a mod there that said a word probably like 15 minutes ago that's still on screen, and yet he is still too focused on streaming to pay attention to the road. He stops at the red light momentarily and then says, fuck it, we'll do it live. Goes forward and then basically T-bones a car that's coming through. He runs a red light, blatantly filming his crime. Also, this corny bozo's got such a dog shit stream overlay, I can't help but laugh at it. He's got his kick name as a watermark in the top left of his stream, which has a logo, which is just two fingers doing this, which is something a 12-year-old might think was cool and edgy. And then on the top right, he has Plinko. Now, I don't know if he's trying to, like, promote some kind of gambling partner, but I find that hard to believe because he's not a very big streamer. I don't think he'd have, like, a contract to try and promote Plinko on stake or something like that because he wouldn't be driving a lot of traffic there. No pun intended, because this guy can't drive for shit, clearly. But I imagine that he's probably not actually contracted to do that, so maybe he's trying to fish for referrals to get himself out of the hole, maybe? Or maybe it's like Plinko as some kind of community building thing where, like, his chat plays Plinko with imaginary points, fucking Monopoly money. I don't know, but I just found that overlay to be extremely silly. And imagine it is actually like a community thing where it's not real money or something. I don't know why he'd have that there. There is no community. Like, it doesn't seem like there's anyone alive in chat with a pulse, so who would be playing that? It'd just be him dropping his Plinko ball by himself, just sad and lonely every time.
Oh my god.
So we go. Just say
Astute observers may have noticed something anomalous in the chat there. This is right after a crash, a car crash, and chat didn't move. Not a single message, not a peep. Typically, in even the smallest of streams, when something happens, literally anything stimulating, even fucking jingling keys, you'll have people going, oh, wow, 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 look at the wow, wow, wow. Here, nothing. There is literally no one here. It's fucking tumbleweed in this guy's chat rolling through. He gets in a car accident and still not a single message comes across. So there is nobody there. Not his mods, not someone that had this open in the background by accident. Maybe there might be a few viewers that fell asleep. It's probably botted, would be my guess. Why are you even streaming while driving in the first place? Nobody's even fucking watching, brother. This is so unbelievably embarrassing that you jeopardized not only your life, but the life of an innocent person who did nothing wrong, obeying the road rules, and you come out, run the red light, and fucking blast them. I can only pray that they didn't suffer any injuries at your absolute brain-dead lobotomite ass getting behind the wheel while trying to stream to an audience of nobody.
Oh my god, what happened, bro? Oh my god, bro. How the fuck that happened?
I'm fucking dumb, bro. I got him. I clipped him. I didn't know where I was. I just fucking went straight.
Damn, bro. Let me get off for
It's all good, bro. It's my fault, bro. I told you. Sometimes I was chasing you, bro. I was trying to fucking go.
What's up?
This my homie Vito, bro. Fucking streaming right now and shit.
Yeah.
turn off the stream, dude. I don't want to come out in a video.
Oh, I can't turn it off. It's my job, but
Yeah.
I won't have you on
Don't
that
do it.
stream.
Good news, another Kick streamer arrives at the scene to try and milk this for as much content as he can now, so he can put his mouth on the nipple here and suckle from the titty. He is now broadcasting from his perspective. Here, he knows the guy that got into the wreck, and he was doing LA night crawls and got word about this, so he pulls up here. The guy that you see walking with the guy who immediately owned up to it being his fault is the victim that was hit. So it seems like not overly injured. He's walking around, which is good to see. He requests not to be put on stream, asking, can you turn it off? He's like, nope, can't do that. It's my job. What a saint. Rest assured, this is great news. This is like, you know, fucking Superman arriving at the scene now. We can all breathe easy and celebrate. Another kick streamer is here to make sure that nothing of value gets done here. And instead, just make sure to turn everything into content. So this poor dude, who was just minding his business, driving, who got blasted by another kick streamer who was busy streaming, is now, unfortunately, being forced onto another kick stream. And this guy lingers the entire time, even when the cops show up. He is still filming the victim here, even though he did request, please don't.
How did he clip him, bro? He needs to turn on his hazard lights or something, bro. Oh no, this is the entrance, so it's all good. God damn, dog.
This is the vehicle he clipped here. It's fucking totaled. This thing got clobbered. Now, it seems like one of the headlights is out here, and I went back to watch the initial impact to see if it was out at the time of impact. It seems like it might have been, but there's only like a single frame where I could find it, and it's a little hard to tell, but I think it might have been. I don't think that would have changed anything because this guy blatantly ran a red light, and he has video evidence of it. He filmed himself running the red light and does openly admit to it being his fault, which I certainly wasn't expecting. I thought for sure he'd cross his arms and be like, nope, wasn't me. Why'd you hit my car? What were you doing? Huh? Couldn't help but notice you were missing a headlight. You just came out of nowhere and fucking annihilated me. That was on you. I thought for sure there'd be something like that and him trying to bury the video or something, but no, he did assume responsibility at the scene of the crash.
You know what's fucked up? You can't see the red, so I can't see if it's red, yellow, green. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of saw it through the screen, but yeah, I know what you mean.
I can't see the light on the other side, bro. I didn't even know there was a light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Buster, if you can't see that this is red, you should not be behind the wheel of a car ever again. Period. It couldn't be made any more explicitly clear. Like, Jesus Christ, does God need to put an invisible wall here like a video game developer to keep you out? Like, how can you not tell that this is red? Also, he starts coming to a stop. He comes to like a pseudo stop and then decides to go through. If you didn't know it was red, why did you start stopping in the first place, buddy? What are you talking about? Then he had the gall to say he didn't even know there was a light there? Are you driving with your eyes closed or something? Like, what are you doing? Letting the force try and, like, guide you around or something? What do you mean you didn't know there was a light there? Are you even lucid? Like, what, do you pop fucking 50 perks or something then drive? How would you not know there was a light there? Also, you were coming to a stop. You had to know there was something in front of you. What was making you put your foot on the brake? That is like the worst possible excuse when you have video evidence that you yourself recorded to the contrary. I think what happened is when he was slowing down at the red light, he was probably too distracted looking at his stream. He did say when he walked over to the other guy that showed up that he was trying to catch him. I think he was probably watching that guy's stream in the car and wanted to get to him quicker so he wouldn't be left in the dust or something. So then he decided, fuck it, I don't see anyone else coming right now. I'm just going to run this red light without actually doing a full survey, and then just ran the fucking red light and then clipped this guy. Now, driving with a headlight out is dangerous, obviously. But I don't think that was a contributing factor to what happened here. He was unfortunately subjected to the natural disaster of a fucking kick streamer behind the wheel of a vehicle. That's like a terrorist attack. When you have a kick streamer streaming in a car, you best stay inside. Because that is a disaster waiting to happen. This shit seems to be happening every week now.
So dumb. I thought it was just a left turn.
Yeah. He's just waiting for a tow truck now?
It's not the video right now, bro.
Yeah. I was doing calls and I got this alert on Citizen, so we came to check it out, and it was your car.
It was me.
The JFO says the clip clearly shows 3 red lights.
I'm on it, fool.
10 minutes ago.
Follow me up.
A grim, sickening look into the poisoned mind of a clout goblin, using a what could have been fatal accident as a plug for his content. Yep. Luckily, no one died here. Very easily, they could have. That guy's car was in terrible shape. It got absolutely obliterated. It is a miracle that he wasn't, like, actually seriously injured. And he, the streamer himself, also could have died, too. But at the end of the day, since no one died, there's no one being buried. That's just fucking content, baby! Send it. So he starts plugging his shit. Just so despicably shameless. I really think there's got to be some kind of crackdown on this type of shit, right? Like, it is just completely out of control. It is happening all the time with these degenerate streamers streaming while driving and inevitably crashing. Like, come on. It's so absurd now. Like, I really think when something like this happens, I think they should lose their license. Like, I think this guy should not be driving again. Full stop. Like, he can't be trusted behind the wheel of a car. Like, I think that's what I've learned. But anyway, just had to make fun of this asshole here. These driving streams, it's getting scary out there. That's really about it. See ya.